We have a lack of access for affordable housing, medical care, behavioral health care, and we see it outside all the time.
A city where 1/3 of all residents are low income turns out to be the same place where 1 out of every 14 is a millionaire. Yeah, it's a title that doesn't carry the same weight as it did 20 years ago, but there's no denying there's a big gap between the haves and the have-nots. Wednesday, Seattle's Office of Housing shared proof that the rich here are getting richer.
We have a significant number of higher income households whose income has increased significantly over a 5-year period.
3 years ago, the Jumpstart tax was instated, forcing some of the city's largest companies like Amazon to pay up. Dollars raised would be routed to homelessness and affordable housing. The returns on this have been huge. We're talking between $250, $300 million annually. But there are fears that council could raid this housing fund to solve another problem, their staggering $230 million budget deficit.
We are urging the city to defend all the affordable housing funding.
News of this has spooked the Low Income Housing Institute, whose tiny home villages rely on millions from the excise tax. Losing out on those dollars could come at the cost of closing some.
Well, the payroll expense tax has a defined intent. That was a commitment to the community to invest in affordable housing, and to work up the next year and have a reverse of that commitment is what is a concern to all of us.
Now, even if they don't touch the fund, the city needs 112,000 new homes by 2044. But at this point, that goal seems far out of reach. One argument is things are moving too slow.
It's just pulling the financing together, getting designs, getting infrastructure, getting ready to do the thing can take several years by itself.
Once a developer gets the money they need, it takes an average of 3 years to actually put hammer to nail.
As you can see, there's a lag between when the city's funding commitment is made and when cash actually starts flowing during construction.
This graph shows the need for affordable housing over the next 6 years. The green band indicates what the city can accomplish, whereas the orange symbolizes what they need.
I actually think that the need has existed for 20 to 30 years. Washington State has the lowest number of housing units per capita than anywhere else in the country.
Reporting in the newsroom, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.